Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Studio Series number 86. No, this is not number 86. Whatever number this is Gnaw. And I've been waiting on this figure for a little while, so why don't we go ahead and I'll pull him out of the box and we will take a look at him. Alright. So I've got him out of the packaging, and one of the first things it says, he's got a lot of parts that have to go on him before he becomes whole. So we take this out, and apparently we drop this in right here like this to make that. Okay. It shows it turned around like this for some reason. Next we bring in this dude right here. And I believe this goes in here. It's not really, it doesn't really show how to, or maybe it shows like this. All right, so we raise this up, we bring this in. It's on a sliding bar that should go right in just like that. Oops. And then we bring his head back down, bring that back down. Don't much care for that. Is there something I'm missing? Nope, that's what you get. So with that in there, it doesn't sit back as far, apparently. Maybe it does, and there we go. Okay, all right. So you just got to maneuver it and wiggle it until it gets where it's supposed to go. All right. So here is Gnaw. Let's see, he's got a gun. We'll put that in here like this. So now he has a gun. That was not helpful. Put that in there like that, and that actually stays in there. Okay. All right. Maybe his gun will hold better. Yeah, it holds a lot better in that hand. Did I not have it in here good enough? Nope, that wasn't the case. That hand hole's apparently slightly larger than the other one. Slightly, apparently. Now, I was looking forward to this fella, so he had sure better live up to my expectation. Okay. Hang on just a minute. Sorry about that, folks. I needed to adjust my camera here just a little bit. So yeah, not really sure what I'm thinking about this just yet. Let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit and see if we can get this head sculpt a little bit closer in. Head sculpt's okay. It's all right. We've got some paint blemishes, but this is Hasbro, you know, $25 figure. And coming down the figure, we've got some paint here and here. This is painted. That's why it's so glossy. You got a little bit of paint right here. The rest of it is flat plastic. Yeah, there's nothing really special about this guy, it doesn't look like. Okay. So, let's see here. Articulation, the head is on a hinge here, so Oh dear. That was not happy to turn, as you noticed. It feels like it's on a ball peg. I'll have to check to make sure. The arms can do a full 360. They can go out to there. So he can go wee. Elbow. Single jointed, but gets you more than 90 degrees. The hands can go in and out. That's a transformation thing. They're stuck on, holding. No waist articulation. No ab crunch. The hips are universals, looks like. So he can do the Chinese splits without too, boy, they popped right back without too much trouble. He's not going to be able to do the full American. Thigh swivel is built around that mushroom peg, you can see right there. Knee gets you 90 degrees. Toe can go, the foot can go up, can go down, and he's got an insane rocker. Yeah, so, oh, and this thing moves if you need it to. The jaws here don't. That'll move in and out if you need it to. Don't know why you would, but okay. Yeah, so let's do, he's got a heel spur. Let's do scale comparison, and then we will jump into transformation. So transforming old Gnaw here really isn't all that difficult. First thing we want to do is tuck the hands in. That was kind of self-evident, right? So we tuck in the hands, we pull these up, rotate this around so that it's going to make, anatomical sense for the shark. Lift this up, push these back so that they're like this. Move your legs out of the way. We're going to rotate the whole thing around so that it's like this. We're going to open up this section here. If your heels weren't already in, make sure they are. So in case you didn't see it, they just flip right in like that. Rotate these legs so that they look like this. And then there's a peg and a port. They just come in and they just port in there just like that. Let's do the same thing again. Peg, port. Like that right there. So you have something that looks like this. Now bring this part up and you have a peg and a port. They come together just like that. Legs will come down. The head will go down as far as you can get it. The jaw will come up. The arms will swing around like this, right here. And he's always going to have visible head syndrome. You just need to be aware of that. Now, bring the legs in and kind of bend them at the knee. Bring in your tail. And there you go. My jaw here is a little bit loose, but that's understandable. And here is Gnaw in his beast mode. The gun will plug in right here to this little bitty port if you so desire. I think that's absolutely stupid, but I get it. Hasbro had to find a place to put it, and they really couldn't put it out. That would just, no. The jokes. So, articulation in this mode, the jaw opens and closes. I wish they did something with this head. I wish there was some way to get rid of it, so that it wasn't prominent, but I get it. It's serving the purpose of his tongue, the way that they've got it. So this moves up and down. This can move up and down a little bit as well. The arms are on these two apertures, so they move up and down. That's it. No in or out, no anything else. They're always just like this. Okay. The legs can move all the way around. I mean, it's the shoulders. They have the shoulder articulation. They have the extra burden of trying to keep him upright in this mode, which doesn't work as well as I would prefer, but it does at least work. That's his transformation. All right, why don't we go ahead and do scale comparisons, and we'll go from there. The hell was that, Nemesis? Well, I didn't want to get in trouble with the copyright, so, yeah, we all know what that was. I guess we do, Nemesis. All right, get out of here. I go. Yes, I know, but you're always watching, right? Yep. Rah. So, final thoughts wise, where to start? This thing's okay. It is definitely a $20 figure. Actually, it would probably be less than that if I was being honest with myself. But seeing as how I paid, I think it was $22 at my local Walmart here in Denver, Colorado, because I'm still on location. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. If this were my first Transformer, would I buy another one? Oh gosh, that's a hard one, because there's not a whole lot here that I would recommend. It does have paint. It does have most of the articulation you would expect. Would you recommend it, Tom? Again, that is a hard one to say. I don't. It's fine. It's an update from the one that we got years ago, so it's okay. It's not anything to write home about. It's not the one that you're going to replace your Combiner Wars Gnaws with, or anything like that. It's just okay. He's okay. I don't much care for the head sculpt, but it is painted. I give him credit where credit is due. And at least, I've never tried to 3D create a head sculpt, so we have to kind of take that into account. The playability is okay. The transformation is simple. It's a $20 figure. If you were going to army build these, this would be okay for that. But I mean, this is not going to take the place of a masterpiece if we ever get one. Have we ever gotten one? I don't think we have we? Regardless, yeah, he's fine. He's nothing that you're going to throw anything else away over, but he's also not something that... He's a placeholder. He is a placeholder. That's what he is. Kind of like you, Nemesis. You take that back. Rah! Anyway, that was funny. And he can skate. Oh, I got to get out more, folks. I've got to get out more. These loose joints here are kind of troublesome, so just be mindful of that. This continually falls off. Just be mindful of that as well. But yeah, I mean, when was the last time you saw a Sharkticon scoot across the table? That's got to say something. Anyway, this is Tom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Another satisfied customer of Vitamin John. Operators are standing by. Call now.